Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel, to a brand new video. I'm starting off here in the bedroom because I've just tried on this brand new loungewear set from Maybe, which is Molly May's brand. I noticed she posted a restock of this away day set, and I thought if they've got it in brown, I'm gonna snap it up in case it sells out. Everybody raves about this set, and so I thought maybe I should treat myself and buy myself like a new loungewear set, because like I live in comfy sets like this, and if this set is as amazing as everybody says it is, then I'm gonna live in this set. So I got it in the brown, espresso brown. I told you it's the colour of the season, especially for me anyway. Well, first impressions is everything. I just love it when brands make an effort with the packaging. It's all tissue paper, it had the ribbons on, so you can't return it unless it's got the ribbons on still. So this set, the tags are even beautiful. Can you see that? It's like ribbed. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So like I said, I've just tried it on. As much as the packaging is important, the actual product itself is also important to me, especially when you're spending a lot of money on something. And it's not a cheap set, and you can tell it's not a cheap set with the fabric. So first impressions fabric wise, I'm not quite sure what it's made of. I will check and I'll pop it on the screen for you here, the actual fabric it's made out of, but it's really thick ribbed fabric, absolutely gorgeous. The sleeve length is just perfect. I do love a longer sleeve, not too baggy where it looks like, you know, what's that dwarf called off Snow White. Ooh. Anyway, this is a really gorgeous structured set. I can see why everybody loves it. It's got shoulder pads here in the top, which give it like a structured feel at the top. Even though it's comfy, it's structured. She's absolutely smashed it with this set. It's got this round neck button down cardigan like detail, and obviously you can have it buttoned right up to the top. You can unbutton it. I'm elated with this set. I think she's absolutely smashed it. I think it's well worth the money. So the trousers, they've got loads of room in them at the top. They're like a pleated detail, slightly elasticated waist, pockets, da 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 da, love a pocket. And the trouser length, like I said, I'll leave the full length try on video here at the side just so you can see the trouser length. Perfect trouser length. I'm 5'3" and they pull slightly on the floor, but I like that. I am currently 7 months postpartum, and I have not done much with regards to like snapping back and dieting and all of that stuff, or exercising. I've not done nothing. I've just given myself grace. I'm obviously older now as well, so you know, you don't snap back as easy, and this just flatters the figure. I still have a little way to go, especially around the tummy area, but this just flatters the figure, and I can't wait to style it up. It's actually given me motivation to carry on going. So I'm currently eating within a calorie deficit. I've used ChatGPT to help me out with this, but basically I'm not very clever when it comes to understanding nutrition and calories and counting and the whole jargon of that industry. Or the gym. I am not a gym girl. We all know that. I just can't do it. So for me to get up in the morning, I haven't got the time anyway, but even when I did have the time before the baby, there was no way I'm getting up in the morning going for a run. There's no way in the morning I'm getting up to go to the gym, and I can imagine how long it would take to burn off, say, like 500 calories, for example. Well, ChatGPT explained it to me in the most simplest of ways. And basically, if I eat within a calorie deficit, And it helps you out with this as well if you don't know what that is, because I didn't. I was like, oh my god, how do you do that? And you pay loads, don't you, for like a nutritionist to sort you out diet, meal plans and all of this stuff. Like ChatGPT is so good for this, and I'm really understanding it. And if you've got them silly questions, you can just ask them, and it explains it so like simply for you. So basically what it said was, that clicked with me, it's better to eat 500 calories less than it is to go to the gym and burn 500 calories off. It's easier to do it with the food, especially if you're not as active, which I am not. I mean, I try and get my steps in, I try and be as active as possible, but I'm not a gym girl, never have been. So why didn't I know this before in my 40 years? Why did I end up on this rant about food and calorie deficits? You shouldn't really talk about stuff like this on your channel or on the internet, because people get really mad about it, don't they? I am not telling you to go on a diet or a calorie deficit, or you know, I am just sharing what I'm doing right now for me, for my confidence. And I just want to feel good in my clothes again and drop a couple of pounds, because like I said, I've just been eating what I want after having the baby, and I just want to feel nice in my clothes again. I love fashion, and that's why I ended up on this rant. The coats have come out. I need to do a coat edit, actually. I've got some wonderful coats, but there is a couple that I don't really wear anymore. In fact, I need to do a whole wardrobe purge, to be honest with you. This coat is beautiful. This is a trench coat. Can you see the check? It's like a country check. I love this check. I've got a pair of trousers in this check as well. I just think it's very country-esque, and it looks really nice with all the espresso browns. And apparently you're meant to be carrying your bags under your arm this autumn winter season. That's what's trending, and I don't know how I feel about that, everybody. It feels awkward. I mean, I do feel cool, but it's not practical for me personally, because I've got the baby. Like, how am I going to push the pram and hold the bag? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not going to work for me, so I won't be doing that this autumn winter. Anyway, thanks for joining me for that little segment this morning. I'm gonna get out of this set because it's way too hot today to be wearing this. Slowly but surely, everybody, things are happening with progress on the garden. This is the lawned area, and Ashley's working on this bit at the moment, in particular the steps down onto the lawn. As you can see, the bottom two are brand new steps. We've had to, because he's dug everything out to re-level the floor, we needed to add 2 more steps down onto the lawn area. So those are new. He's working on those out here today. And then this side, we're having it, I don't know if you can see that there, the earth, it's curved round there on purpose. We're going to curve the lawn on each side. You can see it more better on this side. You can see the little curve there. And we're going to have like beds in the curved areas, and it'll grow up. Yeah. What a gorgeous morning, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Sunny autumnal morning. It's lovely. I saw a reel that said, my mood depends on the state of my centre island, and that couldn't be more further from the truth. I always dump stuff on here. So this is all from a huge homeware haul that I've just filmed for YouTube. You will have seen it already, or if you haven't, it's definitely up on my channel, so go and check it out. And yeah, there's stuff here from Home Sense, Home Bargains, B&M Bargains, Dunelm, and I just need to process it all and pop it all away. So we're going to do that now. First things first, we need to de-tag everything, and then anything with stickers on gets left here, and Ashley has to do that for me because we all know I've got a sticker phobia. My good God. Do you know what Ashley said to me as well? He said, what are you going to do when, because Bella had her first dentist appointment. So she cut her first tooth, right, long story short. A few days later, she already had a dentist appointment booked in, so it was like, it just came at the best time. Anyway, I love it when things work out like that. There's something so satisfying about it. She finished up at the dentist. It was the cutest little appointment ever. Me and Ashley were in there so excited, and I think they were looking at us like, oh my God. I was like, sorry, we were super excited because it's her first dentist appointment. Anyway, they gave her a freaking sticker at the end, and Ashley's looking at me and I'm looking at him and like, you know, like smiling, thank you, because I don't want to project my sticker phobia onto Annabelle. So it's like Ashley was saying to me, like, what are you going to do? And I said, I don't know. Like, I'm just going to have to pretend I haven't got a sticker phobia. But I've had to make him promise me, because when Joelle was growing up, they used to absolutely terrorise me about it. And you know, when you tell people you're vulnerable, and this is why I don't like doing it, do not tell anybody your weaknesses. They will absolutely use it against you. Yeah, even your family, even your loved ones. So yeah, basically I made him promise he's not to use it against me like he did with Joelle growing up. So if she gets given any stickers, we'll give them to her. I mean, and I'll just take a step back. I said, you'll have to like handle them and things like that, and just like step into that role without telling her, without letting on, and we'll just have to get through life that way. That was a little story you didn't ask for. Squirrel, I did buy this for the Bootility. Shall we pop it in there? Obviously, it's a door stopper, and I'm not going to use it at the front door, and that's the only door we've got in here. In fact, the whole of downstairs. Well, actually, we've got a door there on the cloakroom, but you're not going to leave the door open in there. So, I'm not too sure. Maybe we should use it in the lounge in there. Let me see. I'll pop it in the utility for a few days, and if I'm not vibing with it in there, I just have to have it. I mean, even if we popped it on a shelf as shelf decor, I mean, is it a bit silly to have like cuddly toys? I mean, we've got a child now, haven't we? So like, I can just like use her as an excuse. Like, people do that, don't they? It's like the best thing ever. Like, can't stop. The baby's upset, she's crying. Oh, she's tired, I'm gonna have to go home. Also, I was editing my homeware haul back with this pumpkin pie dish from, I always say Home Bargains, what's it called? You know what I mean with that sticker. B&M, is it on there? B&M. And obviously it's small, and I was saying in the video, I wish they did a pie dish like this colour with the nice frilly edge. As a big pie dish, I would absolutely buy it, right? As an actual pie dish, because you know I've been looking for a pie dish since beginning of time, it feels like now. And every year goes by and I think I still haven't found my pie dish. Obviously this is a candle, a 4-wick candle. Once we've used the candle, we can use them as individual pie dishes. So I might go back to B&M Bargains and get 4 more pie dishes. Isn't that a good idea? And I only just thought of it when I was editing the homeware haul back, and I was watching myself talking about this pie dish. I thought, oh my God, buy some more and just have individual pie dishes, because this is a nice little portion for one. I mean, I would eat a pie this big, you know. Greedy guts. Oh yes, these are those napkins. Now I'm going to use them as tissues. I'm hoping they're dead thin, to be honest with you, for napkins. They are quite thin. Will it work? So let me just get the tissue box. I'm going to just take these tissues out. Let me see. Oh, I don't know if it might work or not, guys. Right, let's just pop it in and see. So there we go. How nice does that look? I love that. So I knew that was a good idea. So that can now sit on the coffee table, and it's in this like espresso brown, beautiful print. Ralphie can have his little dog toy. Where's your wife's kiss?
Where's the wife's kiss? Where's the wife's attitude? Is it here or there?
Well,
is it gone? Has it left the building? Is Suzanne back? Is Suzy left?
Suzy's my alter ego. Who am I, Suzy or Suzanne? You should know after 16 years.
I just to cut your own hair.
No, I haven't.
There's literally some hair on them.
I will literally cut yours off.
I hope you will.
Give you a free haircut.
Yeah, I saved 25 quid.
Is that how much it costs?
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren tea towels. As I was saying on the vlog, like when tea towels have got really heavily stained and the stains aren't coming out anymore, or they're like got burnt on them, or they've like been burned, or they've got holes in them, or they're fraying and they don't look as fresh, then I'll swap them out. So I always swap out my tea towels when we need new ones, and we kind of needed new ones. So these ones will sit up here. I'm going to wash them first because you need to wash new tea towels, don't you? I mean, I like to wash them anyway, but you literally cannot dry anything with this if it's new. It won't soak up the wetness. Did you know that? Where shall we put this little salad bowl dish? Obviously, it's not salad season anymore. I actually got this halfway through the summer and I put it away and forgot about it, so I included it in the haul. It's not very autumnal. That's why. Anyway, that will probably go away in the centre island until next year now, so pop that away. Oh yeah, I got more new tea towels. Maybe I'll pop them out. We'll wash them and see which ones to have out on display. Such a girl throw. We've got the Spooky Boo Citrus. Oh, got a receipt in there as well. It's a good job I didn't need that receipt because it was hiding in the box. Oh, isn't it cute? I love it. Okay, let me check the smell. I bet you this is not really nice. For the sake of £3, it's gonna surprise me if it's really nice. I am a little bit of a snob when it comes to home fragrance. I still wanted it though because, no, it's awful. That is going in the bin. I will get a nice refill and pop that in there for the autumn season. You would not put citrus scented something in a autumnal. It's just not, it just goes against my whole being. I always add bits and bobs in the October month, spooky season. My little cups from B&M, bargains. What a bargain as well. £2 for 8 with sleeves and lids. And obviously I would like a Barber one. This year maybe for Christmas. I actually bought either Ashley or Joelle a Barber one. If I bought it Ashley, then Joelle nicked it. More stuff to wash. These are my bedding from Dunelm. If I can get these washed and dried today, that would be amazing. And then we can pop them on the bed either tonight or no, realistically, I'm not going to want to do that tonight. I saw a reel and it said, my husband doesn't know it yet, but I stripped the bed this morning and we'll need to make it before we get in it tonight. It's like the worst thing in the world, isn't it? I bought these rather large matches to light the cosy candles with. It's got stickers all over it. I don't quite like the jar, to be honest with you, so I need to find a really nice like vintage little jar. Maybe we'll go to the charity shop and find one. So I'll leave that out because I'm not going to put that away until I've done that. And that's everything, everybody. Let's get rid of all this packaging and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. If you don't know about this product, get to know because it's amazing. So I like to use these exfoliating socks on my feet like at least twice a year. So just before the spring season and then in the autumn, just to keep my feet super soft. I mean, it's not something we like to talk about, but it's actually gross, isn't it? Unless you're on, you're into feet. But we all have to maintain our feet. Basically, you pop them on, you leave them for however long it says, 60 minutes, and they've like got a solution inside of them. Anyway, it soaks into your feet and then the magic happens. Basically, you feel like nothing has happened until a week later when you start shedding the skin on your feet like a snake. I'm not joking. The amount of skin that comes off, I mean, it's actually really gross, like I said, but maybe I'll just show you in a week's time, in next week's vlog, the state of my feet with this dead skin coming off. It's rather gross and rather satisfying. But yeah, I'm going to pop these on for 60 minutes before we have a bath.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, moves on me. And forevermore, I like to share that vintage dream. La di la di la di di di. La di la di la di 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 di. La da 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 da. Daddy, daddy, got it. Scabba da bye. Daddy, 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 daddy. And I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. Out of a sudden, you came through the door.
So we're using real ground coffee this morning. I picked this up from HomeSense a little while ago. They're 100% Arabica beans. And yeah, I'm gonna try a different coffee this morning. I'm literally, and so is my husband, a coffee snob. So this better be good. And for the first time in forever, I am using my little coffee, what do you call these? Cafetières. So I think you put these in the bottom of here, do you? And then I think you pour in the water, and then you then go like this, which squashes all the leaves, tea leaves, which squashes all these to the bottom. Anyway, we're going to try it. So yeah, let's do it.
The world
situation. Like, how long do I let it brew for before I press down the lever? I'm not too sure. So I'm just going to let it brew here a minute and sort Annabelle out because she's cut her first tooth. Haven't you? You've cut your first tooth. And yeah, we'll come back and try this coffee together, won't we? Mummy's milk. This is Mummy's milk, not your milk. And oh yeah, I need to take Mummy's supplements as well.
Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet. Yes, regret is worse than failing. Keep the loved ones close, close enough. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world.
Mummy comes out, work stops.
I said give me 2 minutes or else nobody's going to be able to see everything you're doing so far because you don't give us a chance to film.
See why I need all them bricks out from the house?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I have to buy a load of stuff in.
It's incredible.
You need to get down.
Yeah.
You're probably better off going on that side.
Okay, darling. That way?
Yeah.
All right. I might just do that and take everybody down.
That pot is not fixed, that one. That was
Okay, it's wobbly. No. Yep. So we're gonna climb down. Right, I'm gonna BRB. There's no way I can get down here without. Can I hold on to this?
Yeah, that's
Solid. Solid as a rock. Boom, boom. That's what this love is. I'm gonna get copyrighted because my singing is so good. It's almost like the original.
You don't know you monkey. I hope you slip.
I hope you slip. What a wonderful husband you are. Right, anyway, we're down here now. Right, this railing is not ours, but we're thinking of planting some blueberry, raspberry bushes, blackberry bushes all the way along on the bottom here of the garden. So when you come down to the little hideaway, we can like pick berries and it will just frame this ugly railing on the banking, and obviously we're gonna disguise the railing somehow, some way, so that won't look like that forever. So this is going to be the little hideaway, little woodland retreat at the bottom of our garden. So it's almost like a secret. It's going to be like a secret space. We can hang like festoon lights, fairy lights all the way over here, and then this will be, and then this will be all clad like a woodland retreat, little hideaway seating area, little fire pit we're thinking as well. Let me go and stand at this side. So that's the staircase. Hasn't he done well with this staircase? It curves around and everything, and we've just been discussing the posts that go up the staircase. We're going to do what we did in the last property when we renovated the garden. If you remember, we had some like rope detail down the stairs, so we're going to do that as well. And then this will be our little hideaway view, and we'll make it look really pretty. I'm so excited about it actually, because originally we was going to lose this bit. The floor is going to be, and the staircase is going to be filled in with like bark, so that it like transitions really well into the woodland And yeah, like I said, we're gonna have the berries because I'd like to pick the berries eventually with the baby, and a gorgeous little seating area in the fire pit down here just so you can read a book, have a glass of wine, some fairy lights. Like I said, we're going to do uplighters in the trees and some really prettiness there. And now they look absolutely incredible because we've took all the vines off of them. In fact, now we're down here, we can give a close-up. Can you see where it looks like shadows? Actually looks really good, like tiger stripes. That's where the vines were wrapped around. That's how thick they were. Yeah, I just love the trunks. And you can see now, because we've got rid of all the overgrown bushes and foliage, you can see the actual trees. That one's got moss all over it at the back. We'll be able to see the squirrels playing, jumping through, which I could see actually from this side, some squirrels jumping through just about if you're at the top of the garden. But yeah, we'll be able to see them more now. So that's going to be really nice. And hopefully they'll come into this area and we'll, you know, invite them in, and like the hedgehogs and things like that. And I can't wait. It's going to be so pretty.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
It's a super gloomy day and I'm just feeling so blessed and grateful for my husband. He's out there, look at him. Do you know what? When I look at him out the window like this, just working on the house, it just gives me all the feels. Like, he is my Noah out of The Notebook, isn't he? Look at him. If you can see him through this filthy window. It's actually dirty from the outside because I have cleaned the bedroom. Ready for some autumn styling, which you might have already seen actually. Let's go downstairs and see what he's been up to in the garden. So I'm going to put these really ugly shoes on. In fact, thank you so much to all of you. In fact, Trixie, who said, keep the Crocs, just get some of the Croc charms. Great idea.
Hey darling,
Hello.
still asleep?
Yeah, she's asleep, so I thought I'd nip out and show everybody what's been happening on this planter. Wow. Sorry everybody, I've had to do a voiceover here because Ashley's got rock music playing in the background and I'll get copyrighted, but here's the first planter. It's in like a backward L shape and it'll just frame the patio so there's not this big drop down to the next tier, which is going to be the lawn. So yeah, he's custom built me these planters, raised beds even, at the end of the patio. This is what it looks like, and it'll just frame the stairs as you come down as well onto the lawn. I'm not sure what we're going to plant in there yet, either flowers, herbaceous border, or maybe some veg patch. However, I'm not too sure. I don't really want to make a decision yet. I think it'd be nice framed with flowers up here on the patio, and then down there where Ashley's going next to the Woodland Hideaway, have a veg patch down there. Not sure, we'll see how we go along, but let me see if I can show you this side as well. So this side of the patio, he needs to custom build me another raised bed. I'm sorry about the rain, everybody. No, I'm not sorry. I'm loving the rain, but it's made it so boggy down here because we've not got the grass down yet. So we built 2 extra steps, as you guys saw in the last update, and I'm loving these because, as you can see, they curve round to the side. The last 2 basically are a little bit longer and it gives that extra curve out onto the lawn, as you can see. And we've got 2 posts there which I'm going to pop some finials on so that it frames the staircase, and you know, for a little garden it's looking quite grand, if I do say so myself. You know, it just shows that you can have the smallest of spaces and still have it looking absolutely magical. This is the other update that's happened since you last seen. So framing the patio on the grass side, because like I said, it goes down very steep in this garden, so we've got to have it in tiers. We've got this curved bed, so a curved bed again, we're going to grow something inside of that and it'll frame the patio from the bottom side of the garden, and then the grass here. And again, curvature on this side, and the lights in the patio will shine onto whatever we're growing in this curved bed here. We still need to clad these curves, so it'll start to come together really quick actually. So we've put bricks in the bottom of the staircase down here in the Woodland Hideaway, and the planters for drainage. Not only drainage, but it like reinforces the banking as well of each tier in the garden, so it's quite genius and solid. And obviously will there be soil on the top? No, because we're just doing bark, aren't we? Then we're going to fill this bottom bit of the garden, the Woodland Hideaway, we're going to be filling that with bark so that it blends in to the landscape beautifully. Yeah, and obviously we've got bricks in the bottom of the beds because for drainage, it's a really good idea for drainage. And to fill up the space so that we're not like paying thousands for soil. This is Ashley's orange peel and apple cores. And it's really funny because every time I look outside, there's another orange peel or an apple.
There's probably quite a few more under the soil.
He just gives it to waste under the ground. That's what workmen do, apparently.
Well, this is not crisp packets.
No. Well, my good job it's not crisp packets.
Eating fruit.
Yeah. We might need a compost bin, you know. Might be worth. Now we can see this massive big horse chestnut tree, and I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the conkers? It's conker season, everyone. Conkers on the trees. They're about to change colour. They're a bit late this year changing colour, you know. I'm sure it were earlier last year. Anyway, I am on a roll with my filming. I thought I would sit and do an outro to this video before I start the next one. I told you I come alive at this time of year. I am loving being back filming. I don't know, I told you it's magic. My energy levels are up here. I'm feeling really good. I've just sat down to film this little outro for you guys actually, and the crows were crowing in the wood just then a minute ago. You missed it. I got all the October vibes. No, we're not ready for October yet. I just want September to last forever. I want October to last forever. I want November to last forever. I just wish. Then again, if we lived in a world where it was just autumn and winter, because that's what I was just about to say, we wouldn't appreciate it, would we? Because it's the summer, the spring and the summer where I long for these months. And it's the waiting and the wanting, isn't it? The anticipation sometimes. That's really good. Anyway, don't be fooled, everybody. It's brightened up just now as we've sat down to film this video, but it's been throwing it down all morning. And it's that kind of weather, isn't it? We all expect it, don't we, at this time of year? The house is really warm, which is why I have took my cardigan off. But I've got a gorgeous espresso brown dress on, maxi length dress. And like I said, it's my personality at the moment. I'm just loving dresses, and I'm going to continue to wear them throughout the autumn winter, and I'm just going to like put knitted cardigans and jumpers over the top and some like western boots, and that is me. And do you know what, I've been inspired because it was raining this morning. I thought, oh, I really could do with a trip to the library. Bella needs some new books. She's a literal bookworm. It's so adorable. I literally sit her on my lap on the floor like here, and we like read books, and she's just like so interested. Like, she likes her toys, but she's not interested in them like she is books. This is what I'm noticing. And I want to do seasonal story time for her. I want to live like seasonally through the books. And I've just saved a post which gave a list of all the autumnal books for the children. Probably not age appropriate for Bella, but like I said, she's interested in them anyway. And yeah, I thought instead of buying the books, I can just go to the library and pick them out. She's got a little library card now, and we can make it a thing like once a month, and especially like seasonally, and get all the seasonal books. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that today or not. If we do that, we will bring you guys along to the library, and I'll show you what books I've picked up for the autumn season. I've got another video to start, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. I hope you're all enjoying the renovation vlogs. The garden is still ongoing. We might have to bring it to a close soon because obviously the weather is weathering at the moment. I'm hoping we're going to get a few like nice crisp autumn days. I reckon we'll finish it by the end of September, mid-October anyway. And if we do miss planting in this autumn season, because planting season is in the autumn and in the spring, if we do miss planting this autumn season, we're going to settle down over the winter and plan what we're planting into next spring, which I prefer really, because I'm very thoughtful and mindful about what I want in the garden. I don't just want it willy-nilly. I've got a certain aesthetic, and the garden plans have just been changing constantly as we've been going along, which I don't do very well with. Like, I like to plan and then execute. But I'm sure it'll be nice, you know, when we finished. Especially that little Woodland Hideaway. So hopefully I'll have a renovation vlog for you next week as well, if we've got enough work done in the house, in the garden, sorry. If you're still here at the end of this video, please leave me a tree emoji for the Woodland Hideaway. I love to chat with you guys down in the comments. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
You are